Short match, as Neil mentioned, it's a race to 4, so this is a big frame now for Trump. He knows that Murphy's cueing beautifully.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen good snooker, haven't we, already? But at the moment, Judd Trump has walked into one, hasn't he? And another terrific red. Is Murphy going to play this black? I mean, they keep on the way down the table. Involved.
Mark Selby 3-1 up, in to win against Mark Allen, Mr. when he was a few pots away from a comfortable victory and ended up losing on the final black in the most extraordinary circumstances. Trump coming into this tournament, as he comes into most these days, full of confidence after what he's achieved already this season. 22 consecutive ranking event titles in a row.
Just trying to keep his opponent out completely. But this time, he can't do it. Terrific shot from Trump.
Some way to open your account after you've been frozen out completely for 2 frames, but as mentioned, Trump more than capable of matching Murphy's heroics.
Didn't really want that. You could keep it for later in the break if it's over the pocket, but it's gone in the pocket instead.
$18. 25.
Good shot that, you know, those from his opponent. That would be quite something here. I'm not surprised. Played the yellow because now he's very tight on the cushion. This is enough to take into doubt your accuracy. This would be a good shot if he pots this and gets through onto the black.
It's a terrific pot from Trump. Really rest.
Yeah, but he can't do it this time. You're absolutely right. He's very good at it. But I think he knows
41.
He has to win this frame.
Move one of them.
The pink is a shot to nothing. Cue ball heading down the table. Another terrific spot. He's actually landed it quite well on the green.
This table has played like lightning, hasn't it, from the start of this event? Very slick condition.
Five.
That's very good as well, because he's
12.
you certainly feel this is a really important visit, because if he circumstances to the first two, well, you know, it's hard to think he would lose. Best of
9.
7 frames, of course, 3-0 up. Not so sure he will now. He might get back to the table, of course. It all depends on that left-hand red. Whether
26.
he'll drop this in and hold for the other end. It's a missable shot if you play it too gently. He's not missing as common as doing so from a colour.
32.
Well, that's, he's got the angle. If you can hit the underside of this red and chip it towards the left middle. Exactly what he tried. Didn't get enough of the red, clearly.
38.
Had that cannon gone
Shot
to
left.
plan, every chance
13.
Murphy would have stolen the frame to go through. The winner, of course, to play the winner of the match coming up next, our final quarter-final, and what a match to complete quarter-finals day here in Rio.
Stay significant. Find their voice, the Judd Trump fans, anyway. He's got to clear up
1.
and take this. Oh, yeah.
It's a good safety, though, from Trump to set up this frame-winning chance, which you would certainly expect him to take from here.
Seven. Ten.
So brown and blue. Good
14.
frame to win. There was something of a. He's checked and he's just going to roll this in. That's to chalk up his first frame of the match.
19.
The last awkward red off the side cushion, but only just made the thinnest of contacts with it. And that gave Trump the chance to get. So Murphy breaking off in the fourth, still needing 2 frames for a place in the semi-finals and a meeting with our final 2 quarter-finalists, whoever comes through the match between Ronius in his bid to level this match. And a chance to get on the black as well.
1.
Yes, he did have the chance to, but he didn't take it. Golden ball is removed.
6. 7. 15.
Yeah, I think he came to a bit further than he wanted to there. Clearly he didn't want to be playing his next shot with his hand on the bed of the table. It's more difficult from up there. Yeah, that was never in. It
Judd
nearly
Trump.
did. He's got to play with the black over the pocket. There's value in this. Did it well, unlucky. Very difficult pot, that. Going down on the ball. Oh. He tried. Goodness, that is lucky.
Well, it's a terrific red to get in nonetheless. His hand up in apology when he might have left the red into the centre, but no problem for Trump drilling that one in. And into the pack inevitably he goes.
Well, it wasn't a very big target, but he found the right through the gap in between the red.
List of ranking event winners with 27 titles, 4 more of course this season.
9.
Now ahead of Mark Williams and behind one. Higgins, Hendry, and of course at the top of the trio, Sullivan with 41. Side, he's still only 34 years of age.
50.
If he maintains his hunger and his desire, he's got a tremendous work ethic, as we know. Make sure that the practice sessions really count. The sky's the limit for Trump.
20.
I guess one area where he'll feel achieved a little so far is in the Triple Crown tournaments with just quote-unquote 4, but once again he's got time to a season he's had. Whatever happens here.
20.
Yeah, he's getting his way back into the match as well, but he zipped a red into that right corner, and now with a few shots the reds were spread. Playing that long, it's a very open game.
34.
Still got things to, but not a lot more to do. Didn't have to be. Got to hit a cushion to get back for a red. The shot he's very good at, screwing through bulk like that. And now he's very much on. Very good match. High scoring.
The most anticipated matchups in the modern game when this pair collide. They normally have terrific matches. Trump edging the head-to-head 13-9, but Murphy has beaten. Just the way they play the game. They love to attack. They love to make the big breaks. Great long potters. They've got all the attributes requiring spectacle, and they're delivering again. Murphy started superbly. Trump didn't trouble the scorers to back centuries, including the 650th of his career. Of course, Trump, well, he's closing in 68 already this season, with plenty of snooker still to come, of course. All before the Crucible.
69.
Became only the second player after Neil Robertson to possibly do it again. From black to yellow, I should say. Oh, miscue, what a shame. So no century, but 75 will do in double quick time from Judd Trump, and from a position of concern. In the semi-finals up for grabs. Murphy one away from making that happen to set up a showdown with either John Higgins or Ronnie O'Sullivan. They're up next over Ali Carter and Mark Selby.
It was a very attacking safety shot once again from Trump, opening the bunch. These two are not shy in doing that. I mean, that after 2 shots, that pack of reds has been almost obliterated. Your signs if you make a mistake, especially in Judd's case, the fact that he's 3-2 down, 1 away from losing. Good shot though. Balls going all directions, in the same third of the table, if you like. Go in, given the state of the table. It's long red. Not close.
Pretty brave shot to play at that pace, wasn't it?
Caution or tension. Say the last
One.
frame is the hardest to win. See if that's true. Golden balls.
6 times he's lost in his first match in ranking events. Wasn't able to defend his Players' Championship title. As Neil mentioned, he's got a lot of work to do if he's to have the chance to defend his Tour Championship with just the World Cup finishing the job.
Yes,
Four.
I mean, the results have not been there, but his game looks to be absolute. There's hope for the World Championships. Before that, the World Open, if he has a deep run, Tour Championship, but he's out of that currently. It's not necessarily that easy queuing over the top of a couple of balls. But it goes like all the rest.
10.
Really well played. Well, isn't it deceptive, because from that overhead view, as good a view as it is, it didn't appear that red went.
60.
Oops, if the other red was in the way.
$23.
Yeah, it's getting.
31. $38.
Well, he's finished the job. If he can win this frame of match at this one visit, he's basically won the match in 4 visits. It's taken him one.
From 2-0 behind to 2 each, but since then Murphy's taken over once again, having dominated the first 2 frames without
44.
allowing Trump a single pot for that man. He actually had an injured foot lob, and he's got to be wary, because obviously they're all there for Trump if he did get a chance for a counter.
52.
In this arena, but he'll realise that he really is. Oh, very close to getting the match won, but not quite.
Sean Murphy. 50.
He'd have virtually played the perfect match here had that gone in. But there's always a sort of a possible turnaround, isn't there, in these
You
matches?
have twists and turns already today. Is this another one?
And it could be. Because that- And there's the first ball I can really think of he's missed in the whole match that's very significant. Barely missed anything. Those 3 reds on the left corner of the table in a pretty unappealing place. They're very awkwardly set up now.
So, well, he is very good at making plants, and that was a good one.
It really was. That was a very difficult. He's just hanging on with a chance.
Judd Trump. 7.
I mean, as I say, they're not going to be going into them with any pace to move them that much.
And Murphy doesn't have a safe colour by way of insurance.
Wow, this is a tough shot. Playing the thin cut to the left corner.
1.
If this goes in, a new favourite for the frame. And yet another unexpected.
Yeah,
Trump.
they really are. I mean, had the pink been missed, it was over, but as you say,
8.
Well, it's been another wonderful match. It's been a great spectacle.
does the black go? it goes to the right corner.
16.
And of course, now it's been respotted. To the complete pocket, but he was right behind it. I didn't think he was going to miss
24.
I think it's a measure of the quality of this match. That it means that his lead has disappeared and it's down to a one-frame shootout. That's how high quality this match has been. Murphy's done most of the scoring. So if he can now mop up these colours, we're going all the way.
36.
A match that has absolutely lived up. This is the red that cost Murphy, just shaving the other one on the way through to the pocket. And it looks like being very expensive.
45.
Well, it's a complete game change in the match, which meant anything. He's been brilliant in the frames he's won.
51.
It's been a fabulous match, it really has, and we've still got one more frame to come. Judd Trump, having won the previous two, World Grand Prix and the Champion of Champions. He leads the overall head-to-head 13 victories. That red aside just now. Still a frame away from defeat, despite one of the best performances of the season from him, and that's the standard. Every mistake magnified at this level. And just a reminder, we still have Messrs Higgins and O'Sullivan to come in our final quarter-final. The winner of that to play the winner.
Well, it really has been a terrific match. Trump has just been trying to hang on for the most part. He's got a clear shot at reds, but he's playing twice across to hit the bottom ball here. It's a very difficult shot. He's played this ever so well.
Meeting this evening, only the 5th deciding frame. Murphy's most recent victory over Trump came courtesy of a
bringing the cue ball figure of 8 style around the angles. It's another good shot. This is a very good exchange. It's not been a same. It's good as well, so this is excellent. Just the kind of drama you get when I screw back to bulk here. Hope that nothing goes down the other end.
Judd Trump does win this decider. I think Murphy's entitled to feel a bit peeved because he's played so well, but that's the way this gets in live play. And is that one miss going to be the difference?
And it could be a great chance this.
Seven.
He's just been hanging on. Chance to go and win the match.
14.
And of course, Trump is very used to winning this season. He's been a winning machine again. 7 finals. Of course, he won to those tournament wins where he's not been at his best, when at times he's been outplayed and he's had to find a way through nonetheless, and that could be the case again
21.
this evening. He's played pretty well.
This black's not on its spot, so it's a little different to the usual.
I mean, how often do you lose a match with a 95?
Is that Trump didn't put a ball in this match until frame 3.
Missed an academic ball on 82 for 3.
20.
I think you're right. I think that's exactly what's happened. And should he lose, Murphy, He'll be encouraged with this. Enough of the pocket to make it a very likely pot.
37.
The pressure is not all one way. We've seen enough snooker out of the ordinary today to know that, you know, another twist is possible.
And there is the twist, which is didn't want the cannon on the blue, obviously. Back into this deciding frame. Couldn't have cued that any more sweetly. Beautiful from Murphy, right in the centre.
Break alive. Nicely played. See.
Sean
So
Murphy,
playing
22.
quite a big part in this frame early on.
Not what Trump had in mind.
Not necessarily cost. You can see what he played just to try and glance off. Same shot, just trying to glance the red on the way back. Well, the third shot is not going to be the same.
Foul. Miss.
In all the years when that 3 strikes rule is applied, someone might be able to tell me differently. To play something involving hitting a ball. But the mindset of snooker, eh? I mean,
An awful lot at stake for these players.
One.
Excellent shot.
in preference to the pink.
Every corner to get Murphy back involved. But that excellent opening red, allowing him to just... Another red required after this black.
Yeah, can he get through and leave himself a shot, albeit not an easy one?
And it's there, clean as you like. Well, I can't imagine Phil Murphy has played much standing snooker. He's outscored Judd Trump throughout. But the serial winner that is Judd Trump seemingly has found a way once again to the winning line. .55 the difference, only 43.
Well, he's got to carry on, hasn't he? I have to say, he might feel quite unlucky to have lost this match if he does go on and lose. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Trump acknowledged that. And
barring something surprising, even by today's standards. It's going to be Trump who achieves that at the expense of Sean Murphy.
8.
We feel a bit exasperated given how well he's played. One of his best performances of what has been a frustrating season in the main, looming large. Nevertheless, a disappointing loss, if indeed it is to be a defeat, and that's...
I've had a few people message me and tell me that it happened to Steve Davis against Ken Doherty in the final frame of the Irish Masters in 1992. So just to clear that up, thank you for various people.
A rare disappointment for Davis in that tournament. He won it virtually every time he ended.
Really good match. If you followed it all the way through, you'll, I'm sure, agree that it is unfortunate that either player had to lose it. This match is about one shot, and that is the Murphy miss when he was looking to close the match out at 4-2. Albeit, not sort of
Foul. Sean Murphy.
Judd Trump inviting Sean Murphy to pot this whenever he wants to. Take out the expensive free ball on a red and a... Let's say, of course, no less follows this one. It's going to be a late night. Certainly local time. 1:30 in the morning here, actually.
They've got quite an act to follow after the quality and the drama of the matches we've seen. And of course, it's Mark Allen against Brazil in our confirmed semi-final. Either O'Sullivan or Higgins. But as long as the red is on the table, there's hope.
Well, he tried to put it all his attention there and just getting the black into play, and I think he was superb. But Trump showed real tenacity, and he somehow won this and not real down and not really in the match at all. He was like a steam train in full cry.
6.
To say that Judd Trump has the winning habit
8.
and of significant proportions. 4 titles this season, 3 of them in a row in ranking events, of course, 7 finals.
11.
And he's found by being second best for a lot of the match. Sean Murphy has been brilliant in defeat, but now Trump, with the match won, he's turning it on for this crowd. And there is in this mood.
20.
And we've still got Wizard to come. A fabulous match. Sean Murphy played superbly in defeat. He made